It is said that wars are only won upon the anvil of honor.
Others believe victory requires strategy and a mastery of power.
War is deception. A game played best from the shadows.
Only strength and raw power can assure total dominance.
Welcome to another Lordaeron the Aftermath episode. Today, I thought we could discuss the coming thing, which is in a while, but I still think we can discuss it. It may be a little bit early, but I think it should still be discussed. Is the Dark Horde. Now, if you go into single player mode and do ally all, you can basically control orange, no, not orange, yes, orange stuff and the heroes and all that, just to see what it is. And at the moment, Red Black Ken is just a normal Blade Master, Kargath has the same spells as Morgor, and Teron Gorefiend has the Zuluhead spells, I think. Demon Summoning, yeah. And I think some of the abilities may be changed, but you know, and I hope really Red Black Ken spells also change. I don't want it to be a normal Blade Master. And Kargath, yeah, it should be a little bit changed, but the thing is, no, I don't care much about the units, because what I can expect what the units would be. I mean, basically by looking at the barracks and get an idea. Fell Orc runs, Fell Orc Spear Throwers, Demolishers or Catapults, Warlocks and such. That's what of units. Necolites, not Twilight Cultists, but Fell Orc Warlocks, and you know, that's what we can expect of units from Dark Horde. Much like Dragonmaw Burning Legion mode. That's what we can expect when it comes to Dark Horde mostly. And maybe some dragons as well. Black Dragon fight and such. Oh god. Sorry. But what I more think we can be like in balance wise, because as we know, as we've been told before, that Dark Horde and Dragonmaw clan will be allied in the beginning of the game and such, and of course that's going to create some problems because Dragonmaw is having a little bit hard time against Horde now. They can win, but it much depends on the green skills, or if he goes Earthen Ring. If you get the Earthen Ring fast, you have a greater chance against Dragonmaw as Horde. If you're going alone, or if trolls support you fully with everything down south, of course, then you're going to be able to do stuff. But let's say Horde remains south, trolls decides to do a little bit of everything, and then you have to keep an eye of Dark Horde, which is going to appear from south. So you can't really stay here anymore because, you know, you're going to get attacked from both sides. He can go directly for New Kargath. You're going to be trapped a little bit. So I think that's going to create a problem. I think there's going to be some complaints, or if they already have it planned out. I mean, one thing I don't know if you could hear that sound, which is something popping up. One thing I had in mind, at least, because we all know, but I don't think anybody enjoys the three-man Horde alliance too much, right? It's not the most fun one to see you Horde yourself and then Dragonmaw joins you. You're a little bit annoyed. I get annoyed at least by that, because they chose that path, and then you're a three-man alliance, which isn't that fun, really. Now, an idea was that I had in mind was, why don't not make Dark Horde and Dragonmaw allied at the beginning of the game? Because one, they're not gonna meet in the beginning at all. They will have Dark Horde will have to fight the Horde first, and Horde will have to focus on Dragonmaw as well. So he's gonna have a really hard pressure if he stays south. But why don't make the join Horde upgrade into joining the Dark Horde instead? You get Warlord Sealer as a hero. You still are the same and all that. Maybe change a little bit on, because you have the Drenosh thingy in Northrend, but maybe change a little bit on that, so they need an event that Morgor dies, or maybe if Morgor is still alive, to join the Dark Horde. I mean, it seems a bit silly, because they're gonna ultimately dominate in south, I think, because Horde is gonna have such a hard time. He can barely stand up to Dragonmaw sometimes. And against two, oh god. And of course we don't even know everything that Dark Horde is gonna have. One thing I actually noticed in, we can probably go around and see here, this is the unfinished areas. I'm just looking around. Is he here? McThurden. I don't know, what I'm gonna assume is, of course, Dark Horde is probably gonna have some stuff in Outland as well when that time comes. But something I noticed, because I was sent a unprotected version of LTA for a while ago, and I was just checking around because I was looking for some spells and just looking at triggers. I noticed there was some kind of event that involved Nefarian. So that is something we're gonna see happening with that. Nefarian is gonna come and do something. Maybe it's gonna be a hero, not a god tier hero probably, but maybe a good hero. Something I also noticed on the Blackrock Spy building itself, it has a ability which is called Purify. Call upon, I don't know if Purify is the name, it doesn't matter with the name at all, or it requires spell mastery now, but calls upon the Prince of the Dragonflight to aid you for a while. And the only prince I can think of is Rathian, but that's just me. Is Nefarian considered the son, the Prince of the Black Dragonflight? I don't know, it could be. But that could also be something that Nefarian is just a mechanism that helps you defend Blackrock Spire for attacks. Or maybe he's gonna be a summonable hero, maybe a god tier hero, who knows, in the future. I don't know, it could be. But I would like your opinions as well on this, because I'm a little bit concerned actually, because I'm concerned that when finally Dark Horde arrives, it's gonna be messy if they have, I don't know what they all have planned out with it, but I don't know, I just have a feeling it's gonna be a bit messy for Horde, at least when that time comes, because he's just gonna be ultimately dominated if Dragonmine and Dark Horde are allied in the beginning of the game. I think there should be some kind of event that allows them to ally up, obviously, and perhaps, as I said, replacing it with the, like, Dragonmine can't join Horde, but he can join the Dark Horde, which would be something really cool. And then that also helps a little bit, because if, let's say, Legion does not destroy Dragonmar's base in Outland, then he can at least be with his ally if he goes a Dark Horde, because of course, I think it's obvious that Dark Horde is going to have a major impact on Outland once that is done, once we get to 1.28 or later on. It depends with what happens with next patches, because 1.26 is a balance patch, and 1.27 might bring new content, but you know, that could create some major problems or something, and then we need another balance patch or quick fix, so it might be something else. That is what I want to say about Dark Horde. I do look forward to when we can see them, because I'm a fan of Terran Blackcan, Ren Blackcan, and Terran Gorfin. Kargath, nah, he's fine. But Terran Gorfin and all that, I'm looking forward to see how the Dark Horde is gonna do on the game. It's gonna do a major impact in South, no doubt about that. But I think at the moment, if it's what we think it is, that Dragonmine and Dark Horde is gonna be allied, then they're a bit doomed regarding Horde. So thank you so much for watching, until next time guys, and if you have any suggestions for Dark Horde, or thoughts about Dark Horde, or worrying us about Dark Horde, then I would like to see them. Please, I would love to see what you guys think. So thank you for watching, until next time guys, bye bye.